Hello guys, my name is CS2. In this video, I want to talk about mentality, and this is gonna be a last mentality video on this channel. This video is sponsored by SkinsMonkey, an automated CS2 trading site that allows you to trade skins immediately with 24/7 live chat support. Now, when you log into their website, you can activate bonus using code ANSIESTA. It will give you $5 for free if you make at least $10 trade. If you use the link in description, you get 35% bonus to your deposit. So if, for example, you deposit $100, you will get $135, and that's worth it. So make sure you check out SkinsMonkey, and let's get back to the video. So the reason why I'm making last video on mentality is because the purpose of this making kind of videos is that for me, I'm gonna share a certain path and you can learn from it. I'm gonna learn from it as well because I'm like telling the information again, so it's gonna be more memorable for me. And the point of all of this was to find a mentality that would make me having a really big edge over the competition. Now you're probably saying, okay, that's a pretty good ambitious goal to have, but the problem is in the reason of it, right? In like the reason of it, and it's an unhealthy desire, because I'm pretty much saying that I'm not being good enough right now as I'm playing the game, and I need a certain mental module that will help me to become a better than I am, so I can be good enough. So this is like a ego trap, let's say, in that sense, but I want to talk about this concept, but in a way that you can relate to it as well. And I think this video is final because I wanted to show how important it is. It's just the final thing. It's the final thing for mindset, for mentality. There is no more. It's just this one. So keep watching this. This is gonna be kind of like a free flowy talk, not that much scripted, and probably it's gonna be long. But if you are a person that wants to develop, want to grow, want to become better, then watch this till the end. And most importantly, take action on those things. So I also want to mention Samri. I want to give him a shout out because he's a person in NA that wanted to become a professional player as well. And he was kind of like a bit like an inspiration, let's say, because obviously he was making a YouTube content, he wanted to go pro, and you know, on YouTube there is not that much people that are doing this kind of stuff and actually talking honestly about it, talking about mentality stuff, and you know, so you get the point, right? And this guy was recently getting burnouted because he realized that he cannot go pro right now in that moment, because obviously he needed to take a job because he was already older, right? So that's kind of like the thing that for you could be like, yeah, like whatever, like okay. But if you are a person like me, like Samri, like whoever, like literally so much type, like literally 90% of competitive players, I would say, maybe even more, maybe like even 98 or something, like could be, that are desiring to become professional players, okay? And for those players, I want to make this video so you can like learn from it. Now, I saw this video concept. Why I'm making a shout out to him is because I saw this video concept from him. He was making this video after the burnout, that you should learn from his experience pretty much. And I don't want to like copy this video. I'm gonna obviously like say some certain really similar stuff, but I just want to make one thing clear, and that's I watched the video, I think it was like 2 months ago, and I even like commented there like, hey, really good video, thanks for that, like it's gonna change right now like everything for me, and like thanks for that. But I didn't take the action for it. I did not make any single move, and I just consume it, and that's it. And I want to like show the importance of it, because I think it's the most important thing that you can do right now to save your CS path, right? Whatever your goal is, you want to hit 3 kilo, you want to become professional player, whatever, maybe even more something, I don't know, whatever. And it doesn't need to be in CS, it can be in every sport, it can be in business, it can be in the whole life category. And that's two concepts, and that's scarcity and abundance. Now, I already talked about it in previous, like in some other videos, but I think I explained it a bit worse in that, so I wanted to make it clear in my recent perspective and the final perspective. Why is it so important to understand those concepts? So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go into painting, okay, like show you the examples. So let's say you're right here, right, this guy, and you're a player, right, some kind of player. And now the thing is that you want to reach some goal, right? And the goal mostly is going to be pro. Now you can use whatever goal in here, whatever you want, but for me, this is my goal, okay? And for most of you, this is your goal as well. Now, your goal is obviously getting into that direction and becoming a pro, right? But there is one catch, and that's maybe something is going behind you, and you're scared, and you're running from it. And that calls fear, obviously. Now, when, for example, from my own experience, when I was asked why I want to become professional player, like what was my first answer was because I love the game, because it's my passion. But I call it quote passion quote, okay, which means like passion, okay. And that's a really big problem, because I'm really sure that it's my passion and that's why I want to become a pro. But my ego hides something. My ego hides a fear that I'm running from. And when I'm working towards that goal to become pro, so I'm like grinding, I'm doing this, I'm compensating the fear. I'm lacking, I'm grinding. And that's the bad thing about it. So it's not passion, it's just ego trying to... You are numbing yourself. You're numbing the fear in you that is unsolved, and you're numbing it with grinding this. Yes. Now, Samri, Samurai, I don't know how his name is pronounced. He talked about this thing, exactly this thing, and I remember that I was watching the video. I was even saying like, yeah, he's right. Like that's exactly me. But after video, like I did not take any action, and I immediately erased it from my brain. Like immediately. It's so fucking big thing, but I erase it. So that's why I'm making this video. So just take a fucking action. Like if you are the person that is similar to us, like you want to reach, you want to become a pro, this is the most important thing that you can do. And at the end of this video, I want to tell you some really important thing that will make you to do the action. Like what's the motivation to do the action, because the action isn't easy, okay? Just wanted to say it's solvable, definitely, but it's not easy. Now, how to know if you have a fear behind you? You mostly are having, but you don't need to. If you are that type of person that like don't have that, then it's like really good for you. You have a really big advantage over other players, and you can see yourself growing a lot faster than others, and it's a really good thing. How to know that you have fear behind? For example, for me, I like to, or I notice a pattern that, for example, when I'm on a vacation or somewhere off of my PC and everything, I just cannot enjoy it fully. I've always those thoughts like, I've always those thoughts like, I need to grind. I need to fucking grind. Like I'm wasting my time here. Like yeah, it's good to have there, but I need to grind. I need to watch. Like literally, on my vacation, like I'm watching demos on my phone, because at least something I can numb the fear. Because when I'm not grinding, when I'm not fucking grinding 24/7, I'm with myself and with the fear, because the fear is running. It's like this constant race that I'm running from the fear. Fear is behind me, and in front of me is a goal. We're gonna talk about it, because the goal is unreachable. Okay. Now, the most important thing is that how to know the fear exactly, is by knowing when you start and why. Why did you start to play the CS, and why did you start to wanting to become a pro, right? And that's the most important thing. Like, where was the switch point for you? Okay. So, for example, for me, I'm gonna talk about pretty like in my own experience, pretty personal. But for me, I started in 13 years old, I think, and I was like wanting to become a professional player. And it was out of nothing. It wasn't like I was watching a major and then, oh, I want to become a professional player. Obviously, I was playing the CS, I was having like 500 hours, maybe even 1000, I don't know. But I was always like playing CS on matchmaking level and stuff, and I was always watching esports scene and stuff a bit, but there wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like anything like specific, total specific that were like, oh, this is why I wanted to become a professional player. And even if it's, you want to really think about it, what was the intention behind it, right? For me, it happened on my Switch. Okay, and we're gonna talk about it on my Switch, but pretty much, I wanted to become a professional player, not because of I wanted, but I needed, because I needed to prove my self-worth to other people. Okay, because I am not good enough, and becoming a professional player means that I'm interesting and that I can be good enough finally. So this is my point. Now, for me, the Switch, I'm gonna get personal here, but in 8th or 9th grade in like middle school, again, those things, it calls trauma, those things are happen in like when you were a child, right? So in schools, in homes and stuff like this. And for me, the switch comes when I was like in 9th grade or something, on 8th grade, and we start to compare in class, right? And all the like guys, they were like growing to more like teenagers, more like adult, like, let's say. And I was still a child. I was still looking like a child, and that was my insecurity of that. Okay, and there was like a couple things, but pretty much I lost in a comparison way. I was like small height as well in that time, and many other stuff, right? And this kind of makes me to reject myself. I start to hate myself, and I start to feel unworthy, because obviously, why? Because they like they didn't want to be with me because I wasn't enough for them. And also like I got like rejected by girls in the middle school and stuff like this. So like it kind of makes me realize that I'm not being good enough. And for me, the class was like everything. Okay, like before, like I didn't see like the world outside, right? Like I didn't thought about careers, work, and stuff like this. Like school was like for me the world. So in the world, I'm not being good enough, and the feeling just stayed with me. The feeling just stayed with me. And what my ego does as a protector is that it starts to find a certain excuse, right? Because the ego didn't want to face the fear, right? And that's why it starts, and I'm gonna make a new painting. So here in this point, I got the fear of not being good enough. Okay, this is kind of like a shortcut for it. And now the ego is trying to find an excuse, so it's say, okay, we're playing some CS, we can be pro, that is really cool, like that's our goal. Okay, so let's say our goal is here, right here, and this is pro, becoming a professional player, someone better, good enough. And I start to circle around like this pretty much. So I'm just like grinding, and I'm compensating. I'm still lacking. I'm like compensating the fear, right? Because I just need to grind. Because I'm running from the fear. I don't want to face this fear of not being good enough. Okay. And now the big revelation comes with you never can reach the pro level. You just can't. Okay. Why you cannot? Is because even if you get closer like this, you're gonna go back. You drop down. You cannot win it. Never. You cannot go to the goal. Never. Even if you're so close, you're gonna throw it. subconsciously you're gonna throw it. Like it's never gonna happen. Why? Because again, when we had the graph, I'm gonna do a new graph right here. We have again the graph, and I'm gonna just place the thing. So this is not being good enough, right? That's our fear. Okay, that's my fear. And I'm running from it, and the goal of pro is good enough. But if I believe that I'm not being good enough, I never can be good enough. Never. So the pro goal isn't actually a goal that I want. It's something that I can't have, like never. And that's the big revelation right here. And your ego is trying to like hide it. It tries to like not confirm the fear to protect you. So it distracts you that, oh, I'm going to this goal like pro. You can't reach it. You just can't, because you are not being good enough. That's your core. So even if you're really close, you're gonna reject the offers. You're gonna be stressing. You're gonna be tense. Like you never can be good enough. Never ever. So if you have this kind of feeling, or you have other fears, it can be fear of being alone, fear of not living to your maximum potential, whatever. There's many fears. Try to understand where it all starts, with what like core experience, right? It can be middle school, high school, whatever, like some at home, it can be whatever. Try to find the switch. For me it was easy, because literally I was like, when I was born to like the 9th grade or 8th grade, I was like the happiest kid alive, literally. And then I was like becoming the most depressive person ever, from being like extroverted to introverted fully. And this is like really easy to find a switch for me, but for you maybe it's gonna be a bit harder. So try to know if you're followed by the fear. And yeah, just like it's compensating. It's like you need to grind. It's not you want to become pro, even if you're maybe saying that, is that you need to become pro. You're so attached to it, and that's the problem. That's the problem. So if you remove this ghost, not remove, but feel like relive the ghost, you're not gonna have it anymore, and now you can, just go for the goal, simply, without any blockers, without any force, without any trying. Just naturally just go and become a professional player. Now the thing, before we start how to fix it, I just want to say, why is it so good to be in abundance state, which is just a player, this fear is removed, and a player is going to the pro goal because he wants to, right? Not because of he needs, but because he wants. So what are the benefits for the player that is playing in abundance? Simply, you are playing effortlessly. And let's say you have Zaiwu, you have Donk, you have Monesi, Simple Kyosuke. All those players are playing effortlessly. They're all playing from a state of abundance. Zaiwu, for example, in interviews said that he wasn't planning to go pro. He just plays because he enjoyed the game, and that's it. Donk says the same, like he just plays the game because he enjoyed. Kyosuke the same, Monesi the same. Bro, those Simple as well, like those guys aren't just built different. Yeah, I mean, they are, but it's simple, it's easy. They're just playing effortlessly and it works. Literally, for example, the last VC match that I played, I played so effortlessly. So, like, with my op, like, before I was having, like, ego thoughts, like, what if I miss a shot, like, just dancing and stuff. Now I just play, like, fully automatic, like, fully effortlessly, because I don't need to, I don't care if others will judge me, like, and tell me that I'm not being good enough, because I'm not longer running from the fear. I still have the fear, by the way, a bit, but I was working on that already, and I think I'm really, like, in a long process already, but still there is a lot of work to do. It's not a one-time thing, it's like a bit like a progress, let's say. But if you do it once, you're gonna see so much changes in your life, so this is really worth it to do. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, there is so much benefits to it. You're gonna enjoy the game, it's gonna be really easy. It's gonna be easy, that's it. It's gonna be easy. You're gonna play like Simple, you're gonna play like Zaiwu, literally, Donk. if you love the game, if you put a time in it because you love the game, not because of your force, and you're gonna learn stuff, you're gonna grow because you play the game because you wanna grow, you wanna, not because of your desire to become the best, but you want to be better, you want to grow. That's the healthy mindset to have, and that's the best mindset to have. And this is like the impact of that abundance and scarcity is like it's the biggest difference ever. It's like two opposites, literally two opposites, like dark and light is two opposites. So if you are in that, everything will be easy, not only in CS but also in real life as well. So this is the final message. Now I want to talk about how to not have this fear, this ghost. Again, it could be whatever, but it's fear. The fear is something that you need to understand where does it come from again. So for me, as I said, the experience in middle school, I need to relive it. I need to fully experience it again. I'm not gonna run from it, I'm not gonna grind, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna sit with myself, close my eyes and relive the experience. Relive it, that's it. Don't judge it, just be a spectator and just if you can, just cry. This will like relieve so much because the point of the fear is that it isn't like some, I don't know, like some how to say, like some person that wants to like want you to not succeed or something like this, like some bad virus in you. No, it's not. It's just an emotional ammo from the trauma, and you want to release, you want to relive it again, you want to re-experience it fully as much as possible. And when you do that, there is no emotional ammo, so then like the link between sensations and thoughts disappears. So the thoughts about not being good enough, the thoughts about I need to grind, disappears. And now you're free and you can do whatever the fuck you want. And you're gonna succeed in the thing, because why? You're gonna welcome it. You're not forcing yourself, you're not like escaping, you're just calm and you're just doing what you love, what you enjoy, and that's how you wanna live life. So that's it. Like that's it, what you wanna do. Just relive the experience. I like to do 2 times per week, like a session, let's say, where I'm just like doing it like fully committed. It's important to give it a time. It's important to have a quality, and important to understand that it's not about thinking, okay, but about feeling, and that's the most important thing. Like don't think in it, but just feel it and relive it. If you have any problems with that, or just in general like about this video, just let me know, because I want to know your opinions on it. And last sentence again, I already said it in this video because it was a good time to say it, but I want to say it again. If you are running from that fear, which you are mostly are, you're in a scarcity mindset, you're never gonna reach the goal, because the goal isn't a goal, but it's just distraction. So if you want to become pro and you're escaping from fear, you will never become pro. Never. So do the action now. I fucking dare you, do the fucking action now. Like, do it. Literally, stop everything you're doing and do it. Because the ego will hide it soon. The ego will fucking hide it. Like, it's the same thing as I was doing before. So, just do it. As soon as better is gonna help you in fucking every way. And I'm like really, I don't know, like really sad that this is not like talked about theme. You know, like even when I'm making this video, like I feel like that I'm doing something weird. Like I'm talking about some weird things. Like I'm kind of like thinking that what if the people will tell me like I'm fucking weirdo, and like it's like they cannot relate to it. But I guarantee that most of the people watching this video, they will relate to it 100%, because this is something that is just really normal. And I think it's like so it fucking ruins you everything. Like it ruins your life, literally. Just one this thing, like some experience. So it's like also I'm like so angry at it, you know, that we are not talking about this stuff, and there isn't enough like resources for it to actually like even think about that and talk about it and just do it actually. So that's kind of like the thing that I'm a bit sad about. But yeah, that's it. The thing is that will there will be videos like other ones. Yeah, obviously, I'm not gonna obviously make videos on mentality, but I'm gonna make videos, I don't know, on some demo reviews. I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Like we'll see where the direction goes. Maybe I'm not gonna make videos. I don't know. We'll see. If I don't want to, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna force myself. I was also making the videos from a bit like a scarcity point of view, but I still really enjoy to create videos, so I'm gonna make some. But yeah, have a nice day and peace out.